Hello, it's time for an anxiety video, which is sometimes is to do with my presentation, um, with vocal videos. That's where it kind of offshoots out from is doing vocal videos and going, oh, a part of doing videos, other than just kind of the mechanics of being able to speak or the planning and the intellectual stuff, is also just that being comfortable, being relaxed, just being present in yourself. And so a part of that is doing anxiety videos. That could be doing videos where I'm sort of doing a little study thing on a video about anxiety. But it can be also like this video is going to be, which is sort of a check-in of what's my mental state like. And really, everything about my mental state at the moment is about adjusting to being off. About I had surgery for a umbilical hernia that I had, and that this is necessitating me being off for from work for 3 weeks, and also being on rest, not being able to lift anything, not being able to do cleaning. Yeah, there's just all that. So that's really changed. That's changed my life, and I'm sort of trying to focus on trying to adjust to this at the moment. So yeah, so at the moment I don't have any work. I don't have like kind of the structure of that. I don't have like I bike to work. At work itself, I'm moving around and doing all that, so it's getting more exercise that way. I'm not listening to audiobooks because that would usually what I would do as I'm either biking to and from work, or if I'm doing jobs around the house, I often would listen to audiobooks, but I don't have that at the moment. um, and there's definitely the way of the good thing about work is it makes a clear demarcation between free time and time when I have to be at work for my shift. So it would very much focus me in the mornings of, okay, if I want to get anything done, I need to get it done by this point, because after this point I have lunch and then I go off to work. So that is all gone at the moment. And it's right from the beginning. It's been like, okay, I'm it's like, what am I going to do instead? And also just not having the energy. I've definitely found, at least this first week of being off, I've had very low energy because I'm recovering from a fairly, it's a minor surgery, but that's kind of, the most major incursion I've had into my little bodily envelope, for a better word, in my adult life, probably in my childhood life as well. I've never not had my appendix out or anything like that. So how have I dealt with this? I'm keeping up with a to-do list on Keep Notes. Try and kind of just jot down. Okay, you're not going to get a ton done in a day, but what are the things that you can get done, and jot them down on a to-do list, and having that there to be able to go, oh, I'm a little bit at loose ends, open my to-do list, oh, I can do this right now, or oh, maybe, I'm feeling really low energy, but I could at least get that one done, which I find is a good way of just nick, tick off just one or two little things, and you do that enough, and then suddenly you're like, oh, I actually accomplished a fair bit in a day. Um, I've For kind of physical stuff, I am doing gentle walks twice a day. Probably once today because I went grocery shopping with Ja. That was probably my walking around today. But try and get a gentle walk in, because that is an approved. You can do this to kind of start building your capacity up, and that's something that I'm doing. I can't walk my dogs. That was my other usual thing, is I would walk the dogs each day before, in the morning, and I can't do that anymore. Jackie is actually taking Shira for a walk, and then Shira and Theo kind of rock around the backyard, and that's good. And I can throw the ball for them sitting in a chair, just the arm throw, not any full body throw. So I can do that. I'm doing gentle physio each day, which is my physio exercises, which kind of keep my back aligned. I have a bit of a scoliosis. I've been doing gentle exercises each day for that, which, I'm pretty aware of where I am at, not pushing it. But it's enough that it seems to be keeping my back aligned, which is really good. Other than that, I think there's just a thing of I need to just have like I'm doing more reading, so maybe having a little bit of a schedule for my reading, that being part of my job. The one thing I can say about this situation is it's actually not bad, because I am such an able-bodied person that this gives me a better idea of like what Ja has been going through. Ja has her own medical stuff, which has limited her capacity to be able to do stuff, and it's probably valuable for me to have just a little bit of that, to experience a little bit of what that feels like, just to know how Ja is. And indeed, when I start talking about stuff like this, she gives me that look like, yeah, I've been dealing with this for multiple years now. So it's not a bad thing, because this is probably going to be 3 or 4 weeks of intense not doing, and then I'll be kind of fairly rapidly transitioning back into my regular routine. So it's not a bad idea to kind of see how that is for Ja, and also to be really grateful for Ja and Jackie at the moment, who are both being really caring, loving, beautiful, wonderful people who are supporting me during this time, and I really appreciate that. And it's good to know that it's an important thing to remember that I get so much out of my relationship with them, and that I'm very fortunate for what I can put back in when I am able. So I think it's one of these things of I'm as we go along, I'll hopefully build up more energy. At the moment, I definitely have kind of frustrations about how much I'm doing or how little I'm doing. Yeah, I can feel a bit of the kind of a tightness across the chest here, and it's from this stuff, and it's just like, okay, that's where I am at the moment, and it's to try and kind of, okay, do what you can do. Turn off the fan when you're recording most of the time. It's on right now. It's been on for this video. It will be. It's also hot, which is also probably a tough thing, because I'm probably low energy, and heat will, unsurprisingly, will drain me a little bit of whatever energy I do have. We've got air conditioning in the front room, which is awesome. I will go and enjoy that. I'm going to go enjoy going downstairs and hanging out with Shira and Theo and Jackie and Ja for cookie time, where only the furry four-legged creatures get to have the cookies, and we can watch and sip our tea or whatever. So yeah, I think you can tell I'm a bit stressed about this. I'm a little bit anxious, a bit frustrated by it. But it's one of these things to try and be gentle with myself, to make achievable, realistic, achievable goals. The main thing is I want to heal properly and efficiently. I don't want to push myself too hard and possibly double the amount of time it's going to take me to recover from this. That would really suck. So today I think the big things were do the laundry and do the groceries. We've done the groceries, and we're halfway through the laundry, so that's super awesome, excellent. Kudos to me, and just keep up with a to-do list, and add things, achievable small things that you can get done. That's the way to go. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave it there and go for those cookies. No, that's not Scar, that's ink. All right, I've been Jay. More videos later.